guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun white trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Mattstergamer here, and I want to give you a pretty important video, in my opinion, on how to approach Madden going into a new year. And, initially it was going to be formatted slightly differently than how I'm going to do it now, but what it's going to be about is not making assumptions going into a year. And what I mean by that is taking something from the previous year and assuming because it worked last year, it's going to work the year before. Now, it might sound a little silly to some, but I know a lot of people that do this, and it's fundamentally incorrect. Each Madden is going to be different. And I was going to break down a lot of different instances and call them different things, but in reality, it's all the same thing. Madden is going to change year over year. Do not fall for the trap that because it's working now, it will work next year. It's a different game, which means there's going to be different opportunities for different things, different bugs, different offenses, different formations, different cool things you could do with the game that's played before you. So I just want to give you guys a few examples from going year over year. And we're starting this. This is Madden 18. So this is the year of the air truck the first time. The year of 91 zone with the zones going crazy. The high ball, rat catch kind of thing. And of course, cloud flat glitches. So I'm going to start off with this play corner strike that used to be in Gun Bunch. So you think, oh wow, this is a really good play. It was a really good play. And what you can do a lot of different things with it. So let's take a look at cover 3 with cloud flats. What you're able to do is you're able to throw this corner out on the break, and that cloud flat would dumb out. He'd go completely stupid and would dumb out. Now, obviously, bunch was, one of the more common offenses you could have ran, but say this was something a little more niche. Less people knew about it, and there's examples, but it would just take way too long to find an example that no one knew about when we have one that people do have some background information for. The point being is you could do this every single play. And say you found something very similar at the end of the year, not adjacent to cloud flats, but something of that sort. And you thought, oh, let's take it next year. Well, now let's take a look at Madden 19 and look at the corner strike in New England Patriots bunch in Madden 19 and what that looks like. So Madden 19 now, you can obviously see that if we go to Gun Bunch in the New England Patriots playbook, and we go down to corner strike, well, what's going to happen? It's a different play altogether. The C route isn't short. The corner route isn't short. You can't glitch the cloud flats. It's all over the place. So again, changing nothing else, look at this. It doesn't work. And I mean, even on the C route side, if I remember correctly, you couldn't. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It would have worked in Madden 18. It doesn't work in Madden 19. So that's one example of a glitch not following through. That being said, that doesn't mean that you can't take concepts and understanding where different games have different strengths and weaknesses. So now let's take a look at one of my favorite plays in Madden 19, and we're going to kind of reverse engineer this time. So we're going to start with 19 and go to 18. The point being is the game changed year for year. That's really the moral of the story. So it doesn't really matter which order I do this in that sense. So let's take a look at one of my favorite plays in Madden 19, tight end whip in the shotgun U-trips formation. So a nice simple route concept we can do with this is just put the tight end on drag and then curl the solo receiver. And we're going to throw to B in the window in between that flat zone and the hook zone. You see he gets right over the top of that hook zone because the hook zones get pulled down by that out route, and they're able to have a nice gain. And I'll do it one more time to show you guys that that is consistent. So we're going to be taking a look at Luke Kuechly here, right over here, and just watch what he does. So he's going to come down, and then that leaves the post route wide open. Well, now let's see what happens if we go to Madden 18. We're going to see a very different thing. There we go. The load times in this console are crazy, by the way. So we're going to head over here. Tight end whip. Again, same exact defense, same exact players for the most part. I mean, obviously teams change year for year, but same team, same playbook. Same exact play. Watch what happens. Again, focus on Luke Kuechly, that right linebacker. He's now picking off that pass. He plays completely differently. So it isn't just a glitch thing. Not everything is revolving around a glitch. players play different year over year, and you might need to do different things to do, to pull different players. So now let's say, for example, we have something like this. I don't know. We're going to do this, this, this. We're just going to change it very slightly. You're probably going to be able to fit into this window. Wide open. Completely wide open. So here's really what I'm trying to get at. When you go into a new Madden, understand that the game changes. That being said, it's still football. So you can use similar concepts and see if they work. If it's a glitch and it doesn't work, fine. But again, you might be able to learn something from the past. In that, right? So let's take a look at a glitch in Madden 18. We're going to be, again, so I forgot. Am I on 18? I'm on 18. So let's take a look at a different clad flag glitch, for example. We're going to go to tight slots, and we're going to go to the play drag cross-ups. So this play glitched out the clad flat zones in this game. The drag on the short side pulls in the clad flat, and you can throw this wheel. So very simple concept. I guess not really a simple concept. I don't know why I said that. It's not a simple concept, but it's a very easy, just 1, 2 good routes, and that's it. You're able to glitch out the clad flat. Cool. Well, now let's take a look at Madden 19. And I can tell you right now, the concept stayed. So what I really want to drive home is that the game changes year over year, but when you're looking into things that are going to be strong and work in the previous Madden, look backwards, don't look forwards. So don't project what you think might be good in the next Madden. When you start the next Madden, look backwards and then kind of work from there. Understand that you have to start off with football and then kind of add on top of that. That's when you're going to get like a lot of the cool game-breaking things. And, more niche things that you could add that's, more individualized to a certain Madden. But always when you start the game, focus on making a good football offense and then work forwards. And again, drag cross-ups, clad flat glitch. This time it will work. So even though they fixed clad flat glitches as most commonly were known, not everything revolving around clad flats that was a glitch got fixed. So let me just summarize real quick. I know it's a little bit all over the place, and I apologize about this. Do not look forward and project what you think is going to be good onto the next Madden as fact as we approach the new year. I know a lot of players that at the end of the year, they'll find something cool in the last Madden and think, oh man, this is going to be really good next year. I'm going to start by doing this. And that's not always the case. As you can see, things do not always translate year over year. However, once you get into that new Madden, look backwards to what you did in the past and use that as a baseline of things to try and test and iterate into your new scheme, whether it be offense or defense, whatever. Just learn from the past, don't project onto the future. It's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make going into a new Madden, and it's something that I wanted to tell you guys on the channel on HuddleGG.